Do you want to know the secret to weight loss or weight maintenance or management? Well, today I'm sharing 10 secrets or principles that those that achieve weight loss or manage their weight follow all the time. Now, I don't have to tell you the obvious. We already know that healthy eating and exercise are the largest or biggest components to achieving weight loss. But why do so many people fail at this? Very interesting. Well, it isn't necessarily all about what they eat or their lack of movement or exercise. It's they don't apply these 10 principles. Welcome. I'm Tracy Hensel. I'm a certified professional success coach. I help people just like you see and live your potential so that you can live the optimal life that you desire how you see it. If you'd like to learn more about me, check out my personal brand website as well as my coaching and consulting website. Well, we are officially in Q4, quarter 4 of 2023. Maybe this isn't the time of the year where you're thinking about weight loss, but rather thinking about holiday indulging. But some of you want to get a little bit of a head start before the holiday season shows up, and it will be here. It's just around the corner, and prepare for what's to come in the new year, whatever those New Year's goals look like for you. If you're looking for more goal-setting tips, check out my quarter 4 goals workshop. That is available on the replay tab and will be yours today. Although we are already into quarter 4, that would still be a good workshop that will complement everything that I share with you in today's video. So let's dive into the 10 principles to weight loss. This is what people that achieve weight loss or maintain their weight follow year-round. One of the biggest things that I can tell you is they eat clean and healthy almost always. I recently shared 10 tips for health and wellness success. I will have both of those videos linked in the description box below. I share 5 tips in one and 5 tips in the other. I was thinking today, as I was creating my notes for this video, if someone were to ask me, Tracy, how do you manage your weight? And I do get this question quite frequently. Well, I can't really say quite frequently because I've managed my weight my whole life. But if I were to meet someone new and they didn't know me for many, many years, they may wonder that. Think about someone that you know that has always managed their weight. Do you think they're just lucky, like they're just gifted with that body, that they put no work in? A lot of people do, and we'll talk about that today. But let me share this. If someone were to ask me, Tracy, how do you manage your weight? What is the secret sauce to managing your weight? I would say this: I eat clean and healthy almost always. I only treat myself a couple of times per week. I work out a lot and walk a lot for exercise. I clean up my diet if I creep out of my weight window. I manage things. Now, let's look at the contrast. The person who is not achieving weight loss success and who is not managing their weight. Let's take each sentence that I just shared with you and let's flip it to what this person is doing. This person would share, I rarely eat clean and healthy. I only eat healthy food a couple of times per week, and that's probably not meals. I never work out. I never walk for exercise. I only walk my dog or walk at work. If I gain weight, I wear my bigger clothes. No matter what I do, I can't seem to lose weight. Very interesting. Does it make sense? Go back and listen to what I shared. What does the person that's achieving weight loss or managing their weight say? And the contrast is exactly what the opposite is doing. It will always be that way, and you have to understand that you have to come to terms with that is the reality. But let's dive into the 10 tips. Number 1, avoid prescribing to everything in moderation or a little won't hurt, you only live once, or the 80-20 rule. Those people are unhappy with their weight often because they are overweight. Yeah, everything in moderation? No way. You'll never be able to manage your weight if everything is in moderation. It's just not going to happen. And this applies to many areas of our life. Tip number 2 to successfully losing weight: consistency over intensity. Yes, consistency over intensity. Stay consistent. The compound effect of staying on your plan will have the same effect as the compound effect of cheating on your plan. Yes, it's the truth. Tip number 3, see yourself as a new person who no longer does this. Say to yourself, no, we no longer eat before bedtime. No, we no longer skip our workout. No, we no longer, and you fill in the blank, right? See yourself as two people. We once did that and that was nice. We no longer do that because we know that doesn't serve us. Number 4, do not turn your celebratory or treat meals into a whole day bender. So many people think it's an all-day food fest. No. Or worse yet, the entire weekend. The entire weekend they throw in the towel. You'll never achieve weight loss and you'll never maintain your weight if you're doing that vicious cycle over and over and over again every single weekend or every single meal, turning it into a full day. They are to treat yourself for whatever it is you're celebrating. It's a one-time meal. It's a one-time meal. You know that in order to manage my weight window, I get away with about 2 celebratory meals per week, and I need to keep them a meal. If I turn them into a whole day or several hours, I'm not going to manage my weight window. And you know, I've managed my weight window my whole entire adult life, and has it been hard? It's brutal. It is brutally hard. The outsider would probably think that I have it easy or I'm just naturally gifted. Not the case. I've struggled my whole adult life. And for those of you that maintain your weight or achieve weight loss, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Number 5, join a program to complement your goal. One that provides rules you wouldn't follow on your own, one with tools to measure your success, a program filled with other like-minded people seeking the same goal and lifestyle as you, and one that has a coach guiding you, a coach like me, addressing your questions, troubleshooting your blind spots, and lastly, holding you accountable. And stay tuned until the end of this video. I will share how you can get involved in my annual program that I set quarterly. I have a program just like what I described that I run on a quarterly basis to hold people like you accountable and help you achieve healthy habits that you desire. This is for everyone, and I'll talk more about that at the end. Number 6, create a personal success strategy. What is a personal success strategy? Well, there are certain tools that can keep us on course, and we need to leverage those tools when we feel like we are getting off the beaten path. A video like what I am sharing with you today, you want to put this in some type of library on your YouTube channel or create a document on your Google Docs or Microsoft, wherever you can save links to something. Put this video there and other videos, podcasts, articles, quotes, anything, because we all have moments of struggle. Yes, I know that very well because I have a lot of moments of struggle. I just choose my hard to stay in my lane. It doesn't mean that once in a blue moon I don't fall prey, but I've fallen prey enough in my life to know that that is a slippery slope, and I remember that. I bank that. Write that in your notes. I don't like when I trip up. I like when I'm succeeding. But you have to have tools. I have so many videos and podcasts and quotes that I go back to when I'm feeling a little off, because we will. Even with what I do here on YouTube, I get so many beautiful, beautiful comments from viewers, from clients, people like you sharing how much my content, my gift of sharing this message has changed your life in the trajectory of every area of your life. Well, when I get down on myself, or I question what I'm doing, or I feel that day of burnout, and what I do, I go back and I read those, and they empower me to stay the course, to stay strong. They remind me that I am taking the gifts that God gave me. I am doing His work. His work is coming through me to help you, right? You have to set yourself up for success, so you want to create a personal success strategy. House these things somewhere. Put it in your task list to watch this video weekly so that it helps you to stay the course, maybe daily. Number 7, avoid making excuses. You are where you deserve to be. You are where you deserve to be. You are not the victim. You've earned where you are. You would feel you earned it if you worked your butt off with diet and exercise, right? If you're working your butt off and you lose weight, you'd be like, yeah, I earned it. I put the hard work in and therefore I get the results. I earned it, right? Well, you earn the opposite too. You are where you deserve to be. If you're eating poorly, if you're not moving your body, if you're making choices that don't align with what you really want, that you say you want, well, you've earned where you are. You deserve to be there. Don't like it? Do something about it. I'll share with you that yesterday I stepped on the scale, because it's a tool for me. My clothing is a tool more than my scale, but the scale is also a tool. I have no negative relationship with it. It just provides information for me to adjust course if I need to. Well, I jumped on the scale and I was at the highest number of my weight window, which is 125. So my weight window is 120 to 125. I was right at 125 on the nose, and I said to Paul, I deserve to be exactly where I am today, considering how my eating has been. My exercise, my physical activity, my workouts are spot on, but I've done a little bit too much treating myself. I deserve to be right where I am. Own it. Make no excuses. Number 8, stop using food to suppress your emotions. Those of us that are successful, all of these things, we have our heads so wrapped around, we're so used to it. We know that food is not going to suppress that emotion long enough to bear weight to succumb to it. So stop using food to suppress your emotions. Those who successfully manage their weight know that food only suppresses emotions only when thinking about it in that first initial bite or sip, not while you're indulging. Again, that dopamine hit is when you're anticipating you're going to eat it, and then you take the bite or sip and you release the dopamine, but it's gone right after that. So is that worth it? Ask yourself, is that little initial hit worth it? It is a temporary high of dopamine. Stop living like a drug addict or alcoholic, because what you're doing is essentially what they do. Did you know that a gambler, someone who gambles, they don't get that high when they're actually doing the play. They get the high when they're thinking about the play. When they're thinking about their next move, they get a hit of dopamine. When they actually make the move, the dopamine spike, the high is already gone. Yeah, it's the same with eating. Number 9, focus on the consequences of the action. Let me say that again. Focus on the consequences of the action. What repercussions will I face by my choice to eat this food? By skipping this workout? By putting off until tomorrow what needs to be done today? So many people think, well, tomorrow I will feel like it. No, you won't. How do I know? Just like everyone else who is on this plan, on their life plan, 365 days per year, year after year, there's no off season, right? There is no tomorrow I will feel like it. If the brownies show up, they're always going to show up. If it's not brownies, it's the donuts or it's a salty snack. It's always going to show up. There will always be a reason, right? Don't put off until tomorrow what needs to be done today. Get it done today. Get started today. You deserve it. Number 10, look at what needs to be done as if it's just what you do. This is just what I do, right? How do you do it? It's just what I do, right? You go to work and give little thought to whether you want to or not. You shower and get ready for the day because it's what we do, right? Taking care of your health is a responsibility. Eating healthy food, exercise, and physical activity are just what you do. It's what you do. Paying your bills is what you do, right? Because you know the repercussions and the consequences are so steep. There is no reason to think about it. It's not a punishment. It's not a punishment. Being healthy is a reward. Why? Why take it for granted, right? Why take it for granted? If you inherited something substantial, something significant, wouldn't you take care of it? Well, look at it like your health is that. I inherited my health. I inherited a healthy body. I inherited a healthy mind. I was rewarded with this. I need to take care of it. It was gifted to me. I need to take great care of it. If you've taken my workshops, like my goal setting one or my workout tracking workshop, and I talk about juggling the balls, and one of those balls is glass, yeah, powerful message. That right there, that metaphor of juggling the balls, rubber and glass, has spoken volumes for the people that took that workshop. Only a fool will tell you they don't have time. Oh, I wish I had time to exercise. Oh, yeah, I wish I had time to exercise. Only a fool will say that. You don't have time not to. You don't have time not to move your body, take care of yourself, get physical activity, strength train, and do cardio. You don't have time not to. Right? Only a fool would say that. I've had people say that to me, and while I'll never say it to their face, in my mind I think, you're a fool. I would never aspire to be someone like you. You're nothing more than a fool. That is a foolish thought process, right? So don't say it. If you think it, zip it, because you make yourself look like a fool, and you're thinking like a fool. Who wants to be a fool? Also, these people typically see themselves as a victim to everything. This is happening to me. I have it bad. You're lucky, I'm unlucky. This always happens to me. Me, poor me, woe is me. It always happens to me. No. Some of us are choosing our hard because we know what's on the other side, but it's all hard. Being stuck where you are today is hard. You hate it. You're miserable there. It's hard to be there, right? I always hear the word stuck in coaching in the first session with a new client. Stuck, of course. That's a victim way of thinking because you're not stepping into your power. You're not pressing play on your life. You're not speaking into existence what it is that you want to manifest. Speak it into existence. What do you want to manifest? If you want to manifest a healthy lifestyle, speak it into existence every single day and then do the work. Choose the hard. Choose the hard to get the job done. That's what we do. The 10 saucy secrets to weight loss and weight management is just what I shared. It's not me telling you what to eat. You know what to eat. You know how to move your body. That's just your excuse. Well, I'm not sure what to eat, what not to eat. You do know. You're smarter than you're giving yourself credit for, and you're just using it as a crutch and an excuse. You can stop whenever you're ready. You can stop today, and you can go out of this year, 2023, moving the needle, raising the bar, driving the bus, in your life when you're ready to press play. Speak it into existence. What is it that you want to manifest, right? Yeah. Yeah, some of us do the hard work and we want you to join us. That extra mile is lonely. But we welcome you. We welcome you. Quarter 4, 3-week intense is just around the corner. Do not wait because the information meeting goes out in just over 1 week, I believe. Let me see. Yeah. You want to register before Wednesday, October 25th, because that is the day that you're going to get a video from me covering everything to do with 3-week intense. You're going to get your whole information package. It's an online package with all sorts of resources and tools. You'll also get a link to join the Facebook community for 3-week intense. I have been running this program annually, broken down into quarters for a couple of years now. There is major success taking place because we're breaking this down. Quarter 4, 3-week intense starts November 1st and it ends 2 days before Thanksgiving. This is the program for you. Where you are today, it's for everyone. It's not about what health condition or shape you're in. Everyone will have success with 3-week intense if they just start wrapping their head around these principles. And as a bonus today, if you register for 3-week intense for quarter 4, you will get a printout, a printable download of what I shared with you today. All 10 practices that those of us the 10 best practices that those of us that succeed year round, year after year, we implement. These principles, these 10 principles I shared with you, you will get a printable download so that you can keep this handy dandy because you're going to need it. You're going to need it a lot in your life until it gets embedded into your brain. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Stay tuned. Coming up, I have a skincare video. We just kind of wash our face together. So get prepared to do that. You're going to wash your face with me and we're going to get ready for bed. And then I have a wonderful fashion video up on deck. So a lot of great things coming in the next couple of weeks. Links to everything in the description box below this video. Get registered for quarter 4, 3-week intense. Take advantage of the videos that I shared with you, create your library, and take the Setting Goals workshop that I just did on the replay tab. A lot of great resources and tools for you at your fingertips when you're ready to join the Lonely Mile. Thanks for being here.